Hey everybody, and welcome to DCW Dead Man Walking, our pay-per-view event tonight, this is part 1. We will have 2 matches here, and then 2 matches on part 2. In our main event of part 2, The Undertaker will battle Johnny Gargano for the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. It is going to be an exciting main event for part 2, but don't be discouraged. We still have awesome matches here today on part 1. We have an 8-man tag team match that's going to be kicking off the show, and we have Rosemary defending the DCW Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. And then on part 2, also with The Undertaker versus Johnny Gargano for the World Heavyweight title, we have Asuka taking on Candice LeRae. But anyways, let's get this show underway with our 8-man tag team matchup. This is going to be a very exciting matchup. It is faction warfare here tonight at the start of Dead Man Walking. It is the Balor Club taking on the Undisputed Era. This is going to be very exciting. This is going to be very interesting. The tag team titles are not on the line, so the Undisputed Era's tag team titles will not be up for grabs here. But if Balor Club picks up the win here, I will definitely be able to award Balor Club a tag team title opportunity against the Undisputed Era on an episode of DCW. But kicking us off here, look at this. This is going to be very interesting atmosphere. Dead Man Walking, our opening matchup. And it seems as though the referees have even gotten into the spirit tonight, or lack of spirit here tonight, dressed up like, or they look like zombies. I don't know if that's an outfit or if that's something that The Undertaker has put them up to. I mean, we saw The Undertaker turn Sami Zayn into a zombie like a couple episodes back, so I have no doubt that The Undertaker has some very mysterious powers. I have no doubt about it that that was something that The Undertaker concocted, perhaps as a mind game here tonight for his opponent on part 2. Johnny Gargano hopes to win the World Heavyweight Championship, but the question lies, which of these men in the ring right here, will live to see the day that The Undertaker and Johnny Gargano do battle? Is it AJ Styles and the Balor Club, or is it Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era? Oh, look at this, AJ Styles, nice reverse DDT. We saw AJ Styles pick up a big win over Adam Cole on DCW television. Can he rack up another win here? The phenomenal one making his presence known recently on DCW, coming to the aid of his former Bullet Club brethren, Finn Balor. Ooh, nice double back elbows. And now he's here in DCW alongside Finn Balor, and Finn Balor's what he calls his Balor Club. Obviously a play on words of the Bullet Club, but apparently he wants to make a name for himself, so he has concocted the faction name of the Balor Club, and it's pretty catchy. And so far, Gallows and Anderson, have made a pretty good name for themselves in DCW on their own. That was until the Undisputed Era's numbers game started to get overzealous for them. And thus, that's when, Finn Balor and AJ Styles got involved, and now that brings us to our 8-man tag here tonight. Luke Gallows, the much bigger of the team on the Balor Club, going after Adam Cole. Gallows taking out all the other members of Undisputed Era, taking them off the apron one by one. But Kyle O'Reilly beating Luke Gallows with a big forearm, and I think you might have just angered the big man. Yep, hip tossed into the ring, and now Roderick Strong back up on the apron. Adam Cole, trying to look for a time to hold on to the matchup here with his teammates, trying to back up Luke Gallows into the opponent's corner, but Luke Gallows is hardly able to move, and Adam Cole, able to deliver a big German suplex. And now the Undisputed Era have control of the matchup. Balor Club on the other side of the ring, very smart in-ring technician here. Roderick Strong up to the middle rope, slamming down on the arm of Big LG. Now Gallows, has to work back up to a vertical base, has to get to his corner to make the tag. Olympic slam by Roderick Strong. And Roderick Strong mean-mugging the rest of Balor Club, and Carl Anderson with a cheap shot to the head. And that's what you get for trying to go after one of the biggest factions in professional wrestling, that of the Bullet Club. But here tonight it's Balor Club Oh, against Undisputed Era, and Gallows with a big back suplex, and now here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor, a man who has the opportunity to become a future world champion with that briefcase. Imagine after tonight, if Finn Balor, even after he wins or loses this matchup, he could cash in against either Johnny Gargano or The Undertaker in tonight's main event. But he has another task at hand right now to defeat the rest of Undisputed Era right here, right now. Finn Balor versus Roderick Strong, an incredible matchup here. Oh, right now, Finn Balor looks to have the upper hand. Roderick Strong trying to go for one of his tag partners. Finn Balor's letting him. He says, bring them all on. I don't care who comes into the ring. I'll take out all of them. Balor clotheslining Bobby Fish out of the ring. And now Balor, much like Gallows, going after all the other members of Undisputed Era. And now Bobby Fish getting back into the ring. Fish, hatchet suplex. Kyle O'Reilly trying to take out Finn Balor when he's not noticing. Balor noticed, tossing Kyle O'Reilly off the top rope. He tried to help his teammate, but to no avail. Another hatchet suplex to Bobby Fish. I thought he was hooking him up for the Bloody Sunday, that reverse DDT. Finn Balor, oh, knocking Bobby Fish into the corner. And now Fish, big back suplex. And Finn Balor has the Balor Club in his corner on the top. Coup de grace to Bobby Fish. And Adam Cole trying to get back into the ring, trying to make the breakup. No, Bobby Fish not able to kick out of coup de grace. Finn Balor and the Balor Club pick up the win here tonight on DCW Dead Man Walking. And that was actually pretty short. I thought Undisputed Era were going to be able to come back there, but I mean, you get hit with a finisher, it becomes difficult to kick out. The coup de grace from Finn Balor picks up the win here tonight for his teammates. The Balor Club proves that they are better than the Undisputed Era here tonight. Finn Balor picks up a huge win here to kick us off on DCW Dead Man Walking. Congratulations to Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, AJ Styles, and Finn Balor. Incredible action to kick us off here on DCW. It is going to be a very exciting night. Things are going to be very different for Johnny Gargano here tonight. Normally he's facing younger talent, much like himself, but tonight he faces a legend, much like he's getting the advice from this legend, Shawn Michaels. Johnny Gargano says that he's looked up to Shawn Michaels for a very long time. I'm sure Shawn Michaels has some words of encouragement for him here tonight, heading into his title matchup against one of Shawn Michaels' biggest rivals, The Undertaker. That's going to be very exciting. But moving on, we have our main event of Part 1 here tonight. We have the DCW Women's Championship on the line. Bianca Belair challenges Rosemary for the DCW Women's Championship after winning a number one contenders triple threat match between Bianca Belair, Tessa Blanchard, and Asuka. Asuka and Tessa Blanchard defeated by Bianca Belair, though Asuka not involved in the decision. She was taken out by Candice LeRae, but with Asuka out of the picture, Bianca Belair was able to defeat Tessa Blanchard, which puts her in this championship match here tonight. And there, as you can see up in the corner, unlike normal one-on-one matches here in DCW, a championship match here in DCW, you will have a 30-minute time limit. So if neither of these women are able to defeat each other before that time limit expires, Rosemary will walk away with the DCW Women's Championship. And you know Bianca Belair wants that championship back. It was Bianca Belair that Asuka defeated to become the DCW Women's Champion, and then it was on Open Fight Night where Asuka said that she would challenge anybody for the DCW Women's Championship. Bianca Belair came out to the stage. She was about to answer the challenge, and then Rosemary attacked her from behind, used underhanded tactics such as exposing the turnbuckle pad and using that poison mist to pick up the victory and win the DCW Women's Championship. Bianca Belair has stated that she will not use underhanded tactics to win back her championship here tonight. She is going to defeat that, and I quote, face-painted freak and continue to prove why she is the EST of DCW, as Rosemary plants the EST face first on the announcer's table, and Rosemary very quickly going for a countout win here. You know, you will retain the championship if you win via countout, but Bianca Belair is not going to be taken out that easy. Now look at this, Belair squeezing on the pressure points in the shoulder blades of Rosemary. You might not think that this is effective, but believe me, if someone's squeezing on your shoulder blades like that, it is going to cause a lot of pressure, might cause numbness in your arms. I'm surprised Rosemary is able to pull herself up using the ropes. Now she has to lean against them, try and get some feeling back into her arms. The heck, Bianca Belair, I'm sure, had a lot of feeling in her arm delivering that clothesline over the top rope. As our undead referee, I can't tell if that's face paint or if he's actually dead. I feel like we should be worried about the referee here, but, I mean, we have to be worried about this matchup here. Bianca Belair returning the favor to Rosemary, slamming her onto the hood of the announcer's table. Thankfully, it didn't break. Oh, and Belair now eyeing the steel steps. Snake eyes onto the top of the steel steps for Rosemary. Now Belair breaking the count. Trying to win that championship. Got to win it inside the ring. Rosemary tossed back inside. Oh, look at this. Belair from behind. Nice reverse suplex by Belair. Great cover. And a kick out by Rosemary. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. I'll be honest, I'm chewing some gum, and calling the action, I nearly lost it. I'm just going to sit down. Oh my god! Rosemary, big kick to the gut. Oh, creating separation. Able to deliver the float-over DDT, and the Demon Assassin is back in control. Rosemary, a former Knockouts champion, would love to hold on to that championship a little bit longer. Oh, here tonight. We saw her cut that weird promo on Bianca Belair recently on DCW television in that weird undead realm. She had a mysterious book next to her. We have no clue what the heck that book is all about. But here tonight, no book is going to help her retain the championship over Bianca Belair. Oh, Rosemary sending her into the corner. Vicious chops on the chest. Oh, Belair, great counter. Lifting her up. Nice power slam by Belair. Now Belair up to the middle rope. The EST with a big splash on the Death Dealer. Here we go, cover. 1, 2, 3, and no. It was a 2 count, never mind. But it's a very interesting situation that this title match is taking shape. There are 2 women's matches on this pay-per-view here tonight. Rosemary versus Bianca Belair, and then Asuka versus Candice LeRae. Honestly, these are 2 matches that have been interwoven by each other. Oh, wait a minute. Belair maybe trying to put away Rosemary with a spear. Oh, wow! Leapfrogged by Rosemary. Holy cow! And Rosemary lifting her up. Oh, Dead Nation kick. What a reversal out of the spear. And then the Dead Nation kick. Is this enough? No, it is not. Belair able to kick out. My goodness, what a reversal. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the interwoven story here between the 4 women in our matches, or women's matches here tonight. Oh, wait a minute, looking for the Red Wedding. Belair able to counter. Oh, into the reverse DDT. So this whole rivalry, both of these matches here tonight are pretty interwoven. Candice LeRae was in a matchup with Tessa Blanchard. When Asuka's music hit, Asuka interrupted that matchup, causing Candice LeRae to lose, causing Tessa Blanchard to go into the triple threat match with Belair and Asuka, because Asuka believes it's Candice LeRae's fault that Rosemary is here in DCW. Candice LeRae has just been trying to have Rosemary help her get back Nikki Cross after she lost or beat her in an exorcism matchup a long time ago, and we haven't seen Nikki Cross since. Candice LeRae, would get retribution in that triple threat match, causing Asuka to lose the triple threat match to Belair. Honestly, if I'm thinking about it, if Asuka never interrupted that matchup between Candice LeRae and Tessa Blanchard, I believe Candice LeRae would have won that triple threat match, and we would have had Rosemary versus Candice LeRae here tonight. It's so crazy how these stories are so interwoven. But then again, You gotta imagine that the winner of tonight's matchup between Asuka and Candice LeRae has to be a high contender against Rosemary for the Women's Championship. So, we will have to see who faces the champion after tonight. But the question lies, who will be the champion after tonight? Will it be Rosemary or will it be Bianca Belair as the EST flies off the middle rope with a double axe handle? And Belair ascending to the top. Oh, beautiful frog splash. Beautiful shape on the frog splash. And now Rosemary stumbling to her feet. Belair again poised for the spear. This time she hits it. Rosemary laid out with the spear. No able to leapfrog it this time. Cover 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out. Man, that is surprising. If the frog splash didn't knock the wind out of Rosemary, I'm surprised the spear didn't either. Belair's going to have to try something different, perhaps go for the KOD. Oh, no, wait. Rosemary shot to the gut, blocking the KOD. Rosemary looking for a pump handle suplex. So, yeah, she hits it. Pump handle suplex to Bianca Belair. What is Rosemary doing? Bianca Belair laid out on the floor. Oh, and Rosemary taking apart one of the turnbuckle pads. The referee wondering what the heck's going on. And Rosemary again taking apart another turnbuckle pad. Oh, and looking for the red wedding. Uh-oh. Oh, Belair. Sharp elbows to the jaw of the Demon Assassin. And Belair, big elbow straight to the back of the skull. Rosemary's on wobbly legs, but we now have 2 exposed turnbuckle pads. And now the referee's been knocked down. That clumsy, undead moron. And Belair, oh, tackling the women's champion in the corner. Repeated shoulder thrusts. I mean, the referee's got to get those turnbuckle pads replaced. Oh, Belair with another forearm. Oh, Rosemary taking the arm over, trying to take advantage. Oh, look at this. Brutal brainbuster by the women's champion. And now Rosemary into the cover. 1, 2, 3, no! A rope break at the last possible second, and Rosemary is irate. Oh, and the referee noticed the turnbuckle pad, finally, and now Rosemary... What the heck? Well, apparently Rosemary has a type. It's undead, apparently. Rosemary apparently arguing with our undead official here about that call on the rope break. Rosemary knocking the official out of the ring. Belair back to her feet. Rosemary doesn't realize it. Oh, and Belair! Belair! This is her chance! The KOD! Oh, it's not going to matter. The referee's out. The referee's out on the floor. This won't matter. 1, 2, 3. That's a visual pin, but it's not an actual pin. The referee has been knocked out by Rosemary. Heck, perhaps that's what she had planned all along. She noticed the turnbuckle pads weren't working. Belair trying to wake up our official here. Rosemary still down in the ring after the KOD. Oh, never mind, she's back up. Rosemary getting back to her feet. Belair back into the ring. The referee's back to his feet. And Rosemary picking out Belair out of nowhere. Oh, the red wedding. The red wedding by Rosemary. Cover. Oh, and Rosemary retains the Women's Championship. Once again using the underhanded tactics. No poison mist this time. But using the referee being knocked out by Rosemary to her advantage. Belair had the visual pin. But Rosemary able to pick up Belair out of nowhere into the red wedding. I'm still surprised Belair wasn't able to pick up the win here, but Rosemary, ever so cunning, able to pick up the victory and put away Bianca Belair. This was the visual pin. We thought Belair could have had it. That was definitely a 3 count, but our referee was knocked down. Rosemary retains the DCW Women's Championship in our main event of Part 1 here for Dead Man Walking. And there you see the Demon Assassin clutching at the Women's Championship. Well, the question lies, who out of Asuka and Candice LeRae will pick up the win and possibly go on to challenge Rosemary for the Women's Championship? We'll have to find that out on Part 2, but also the question lies, what does Rosemary do from here? Oh, wait a minute. Rosemary Doesn't seem like she's done yet with Bianca Belair. What's she going for from under the ring? Oh, wait a minute. That's that book. That's that book that we've seen her with in that promo. What the heck is she doing with that thing? Oh. I have no clue what the heck she's doing. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck is that? Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell was that? She just... she's got her lifted up again. Oh, Red Wedding. What the heck was that from that book? What did we just see? One thing is for certain, Rosemary is very dangerous for whoever faces her next for the women's title.